Hello everyone, how are you? I hope that you are enjoying your online sessions. So now here we are going to start our second chapter, that is nutrition in animals. So I hope that you have completed the exercise, whatever the doubts are there of chapter 1. So now we will start our second chapter, that is nutrition in animals. So before that, just open your notebook and be ready for writing the aim and the keywords. So let's start. Just write the aim of the lesson. See, I have already mentioned here, aim of the lesson is to learn digestive systems of different animals. Here we are going to learn the digestive systems of different animals. Animals means like a human, some unicellular organisms. So like that we are going to learn. Next one, the keywords are there. Actually many keywords are there, but from that keywords I think you know some words, that's why I have not given here. So whatever the keywords are there, just write one by one with correct spellings. So first keyword is assimilation, next is canine, third egestion, fourth incisor, fifth esophagus, 6 rumen, 7 ruminant, 8 rumination, 9 villi, and 10 saliva. So 10 keywords are there. So complete one by one. Take your time and write the aim and the keywords properly. Write the correct spellings of the keywords. So I hope that you have completed your aim and the keywords. Now we will go further. So in the chapter 1 we have learned about the photosynthesis in details, correct? Are we making our own food? Animals are making own food? No, we are depend on plants, and plants are making the food with the help of which process? Yes, with the help of photosynthesis, plants are making their own food. So animals are depend on the plants directly and indirectly. So here we are going to learn about the animals nutrition. Okay, so first tell me what is mean by nutrition. The second lesson is nutrition in animals. So before we will start our lesson, first tell me what is mean by nutrition. Did you know or not? We have completed in chapter 1. Yes, nutrition means the process of utilization of food. Utilization means what? We are using that food by organisms. Okay, means the utilization of food by organisms to obtain energy. We are using that food to obtain energy, and that process is known as nutrition, correct? So here also we are going to learn about the nutrition in animals, means how the animals are getting food, different ways of how the animals taking food, then the digestive system of human. Okay, in the digestive system which organs are participated, that we will learn one by one in detail. Next, the digestive system of grass eating animals, how they are eating, and the digestive system of amoeba. So 3 digestive systems we are going to learn. So here is the introduction of the lesson. See, plants can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis, but animals cannot. So this first point, you know that plants are making food. They are not depend on us. We are depend on plants. See, animals get their food from plants either directly by eating plants or indirectly by eating animals that eat plant. Okay, we know that I have shown the food web or food chain is there, that owl is depend on the rat and rat is depend on grass. So directly and indirectly we are depend on plants. So plants are the main source of our food. So what is the use of food? That also we have learned in lesson 1, that all organisms including humans require food for growth, repair and functioning of the food. Okay, if you want to grow, so you have to eat food. Then the repairing function is there and many life processes are there, and if you want to carry it out, if your body want to carry out that process, that needs food. Okay, so animal nutrition is includes nutrient requirement. We know that maybe in 6th standard you have learned about the nutrients, correct? I think you know the nutrient. Still I will explain that, but just first see, the animal nutrition includes nutrient requirement, mode of intake food. Means many animals are there, they are intake food. Intake means they are eating food or they are taking food with different ways, and the utilization in the body means how they are using the food in the body. So this is the all overview of this lesson. So before I will start, see, open textbook page number 11. Page number 11, that one activity is there. See, you have studied in class 6 that food consists of many components. So try to recall and list them below. Means here you have to write the components of food. Components of food means you have to write the nutrients that present in the food. So I hope that you have remembered all these things that you have learned in class 6. Did you know or not? Yes, I will explain. So components means the nutrients are there, and nutrients means what? The chemical substances that actually we are using to live, to grow and to survive. So that are known as nutrients that we get from the food. So main 5 nutrients are there. Okay, here 6 lines are there. So 6 means what? 1 I will give hint, that is roughage and water. The 6th one is roughage and water, but the remaining 5 nutrients you have to write. Just think and write. I will give you 2 minutes. Okay, just think, remember what are the nutrients are there, the examples are there, and try to write. If you can't write, I will give the answers, but just try. 5 nutrients. I have told 1, that is 6th one, that is roughage and water, that is dietary fibers and water. Already I have given 1. Now remaining 5 you have to write. Think and write. I hope that you have completed. See, just check your answer, and if you have not written, write that. So first one nutrient or first component of the food is carbohydrates, correct? Carbohydrates, that is known as energy giving food. Next is fat, that is also energy giving food. Next one is protein. Protein is known as body building food. 4th one and 5th one are vitamin and minerals, that are known as protective foods. So I hope you have written all the answers are correct. If you have not written, just write that answers. Okay, so we will start our main point. So when we are eating the food, actually we are taking the nutrients, we are taking the components. Okay, So whatever the components are there, we are taking that components are complex components. Now complex means what? But before we go towards the complex or simpler substance, see this image. This is the overall view that how our digestive system is working. See, first is ingestion. Now ingestion means what? Not injection. I am saying ingestion. Now ingestion means whatever the food is there, we are taking or we are eating. That process is known as ingestion. Understood? Yes. Next one is digestion. Now digestion means what? Whatever the food we are eating, means the ingestion process. First one is ingestion. That food is just going through many organs, many compartments, and the substances just convert into simpler form. Whatever we are taking through the ingestion, that are the complex substances, and that complex substances will convert into simpler form is known as digestion. Next one, third one is absorption. That is same as utilization of body. And the fourth one is egestion. Egestion means the removal of undigested food. We are taking the food, we are not absorbing same food or the equal amount of food. We just whatever the unwanted food is there, that is removed by our from our body, and that process is known as egestion. Okay, so this is the overall view that how our digestive system working. Now see what is mean by digestion. So we will start. See, it is a process by which animals break down complex food substances in simpler substances. See this image. See the complex substance. Now complex means what? Do you know that what is mean by complex? Yes, the difficult structure is there, like a bhul bhulaiya. You know bhul bhulaiya? We cannot understand that things easily. That are not simple, that are very difficult. So see the complex substance. So this complex substance means what? Our food that we are eating in ingestion process. The first step, ingestion. We are eating the food, we are eating the components that are known as nutrients. But whatever the nutrients are there, like a carbohydrate, proteins, that are very complex in there. So we cannot digest that easily. So that complex substance we have to break down. So the digestion process means what? The complex substance is break down into simpler substance. See, you know that expanded form is there. If the question is there, solve the expanded form, and the question is that 2319. Okay, 2319. What is the simpler form? That is 2000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 9. So first number, that is 2319, it is a complex, and that 2000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 9, it is your simpler form. Same we are doing in our digestive system. The complex substance is breaking down into simpler substance, and that process is known as digestion. Understood what is mean by digestion? Yes, the breakdown of complex components of food into simpler substances is called digestion. So after taking of food, food is digested, and then it is passed to the different parts of body for the growth, repair and other vital functioning of body. So the process is not stopped. When we just doing ingestion, actually the process starts. After ingestion, see the digestion process. Digestion means what? We are breaking down the complex substance into simpler substance. But whatever the breaking process is there, that just happen in many organs. So that we will learn. So first just see. The food we take is primarily in the form of complex substance that we cannot utilize, that we cannot use as it is. So that's why we have to broken down into the simpler substance so they can absorb easily by our body. Correct? See now that example is there. Okay, that 2000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 9, that is easy one. So we can understand easily. We can remember that things easily. Same happen in the digestive system. If the simpler form is there, so we can absorb that easily as compared to the complex substance. So understood the introduction, what is mean by digestion, actually in the digestion what happened and why we have to broken down the substances. I think you just understand the things. Now we will go towards our main point, that is 2.1, different ways of taking food. Now many animals are there, body parts are same but different, means little bit difference is there. Okay, like our walking style, then animals walking style, our body size, body part size, animals body part size, so that is different. Same, our digestive system means the way of taking food is different in different animals. Okay, so we will learn that. First one, see, actually you have to write, but I will explain that. One table is there, one activity is there, that is 2.1, that you have to complete. But before I will explain this table, and with the help of this table complete table 2.1. Understood? Yes. See, first one is human beings. We are human, correct? And what we are consuming? We are eating the different fruits, different vegetables. But the mode of food intake, means the ingestion, how we are taking the food, how we are eating the food, which body part we are using. See, so first ingestion is start with our mouth, correct? We are just chewing and swallowing that food, or directly you just swallow the food like the cow and buffaloes. No, first we are just taking the food in mouth, then we are just cutting, crushing, grinding that food and then swallow that food. So like that, many examples I have given. See, animal is snake. Snakes are eating rats. They are not chewing that rats, they are directly swallowing that rat. So mode of intake of snake is swallowing. Understood? Yes. Next one are frogs. So frogs food are insects. Same as a snake, they are swallowing that insects with the help of their sticky tongue. Have you seen that how the frogs are eating the insects? Yes, with the help of that tongue. Next one is earthworm, that friend of farmer. Yes. So earthworm is eating the decaying matter. Decaying matter, maybe, did you know or not? Do you know? Decaying matter, the dead waste of plants and animals. Yes. So earthworm are eating decaying matter. Same, they are swallowing with the help of muscular pharynx. You know na, pharynx. In our neck the pharynx are there. So same, that pharynx, the muscular pharynx in earthworm, and with the help of that they are swallowing that food. Next one, spiders are there. Spiders are also eating the insects, and the mode of food intake is grinding. Grinding means, you know na, grinder is there. Yes, same happen with the insects. Spiders are just grinding that insects and then digested. Next one is hydra. Hydra, that food food are insects and fish. And the mode of food intake is tentacles. Have you heard that word, that tentacles? Maybe some students know the word tentacles. You know the word pseudopodia? Have you heard that? Yes, the amoeba having the pseudopodia for eating the food. Same, hydra is there. Okay, hydra has the tentacles. So with the help of that tentacles, they are just feel the food and just digest that. And the next last animal is bee. That food is nectar. Yes, we know that nectar means the juice from the flower. And the mode of food intake is sucking. They are sucks the nectar. Like the mosquitoes are there, they are sucking our blood. Okay, so this is all about the how animals eat their food. So now this is your turn, that you have to complete the activity 2.1. Downside the table there are options are there. If you want to write that option, you can write. Also you can write your own words, but don't write anything. So see, the scrapping is there. Scrapping means just breaking. See the options, then chewing, as we are just doing. Then siphoning means there is a tube like structure is there in that animal, and with the help of that tube they are just drinking, like a sucking process. Next the capturing, the swallowing, then sponging, and then sucking. Okay, so mode of feeding are actually given. So with the help of that you have to write the mode of feeding. And the another one table is there, that is you have to write kind of food, means what actually they are eating. So I hope that you can solve this table with the help of this table that I have already given. I will show the answer, but first take your time and complete. See, the first animal is snail, next one is ant, then eagle, then hummingbird, lice, then mosquito, butterfly, and housefly. So just write the food that they are eating and then write the mode of feeding. Take your time and write. I will wait for you for 5 minutes. Just write in textbook, don't write in notebook. Write in textbook only. And now you don't have textbook, so you can write in notebook. But when you will get your books, so complete that tables. Are you writing or not? Just think and write. If you don't know the answer, leave that space. I will give you answers, but just try. Think and write. So we don't have much time, so I will show you the answers. Actually, mode of feeding, I have one written here, that braving, that actually not in option, so you can write as it is. See, snail food is grass, mode of feeding is chewing. So if your answer is correct, just tick that. If your answer is wrong, just erase that answer and write the correct one. Next one, ant, kind of food, insects, scrapping. Next is eagle, kind of food is flesh, they are swallowing. Next one, hummingbird, the food is nectar and the mode of feeding is sucking. Next one is lice, the food of lice is blood and the mode of feeding is sucking. Next animal is mosquito and food of the mosquito is blood, mode of feeding is sucking. Next one, butterfly, The kind of food is nectar and the feeding mode is sucking. Next one is housefly. Housefly are actually eating the decaying matter, that is brewing. So brewing is same as scrapping, that is the breaking down just and then eat. So I hope that you have understand the first point, that what is mean by digestion. When we are doing the digestion, actually we are taking the nutrients, that is the carbohydrates and proteins, then with the help of digestion system we are just converting the complex substances into simpler substances, and then we are just utilizing the food. In this session we have learned about the different ways of taking food. So I hope that you have completed. Still, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Now just complete the table 2.1. If you have written the wrong one, just complete that. Okay, in next session we will learn about the digestion in humans. So still, just read the first point and just try to remember, try to understand all these things. Okay, thank you.